right, y'all, welcome back to Tennessee Tuesdays, episode 21, I think, 21. That's where we're at right now. So I told Babs I wanted to take it outside. It's absolutely gorgeous right now in East Tennessee. It's like teasing fall. So there's like 11 seasons in Tennessee, and this is right where we're at, where it's a false fall. Like, it teases you a little bit, you think it's gonna be fall, and then it just throws the heat back on you, and September and October are warm again. So I'm gonna soak it all up while we can, because it's absolutely gorgeous out here right now. But so today, just really quick, don't have Babs because she's been working like a dog lately. Like, bless her heart, man. She's been working so hard lately, and we appreciate it. I appreciate everything she does, and I wanted to make sure I got an episode out on this, because one of the biggest things for both of us that Tennessee has provided was the ability for us to be ourselves. It allowed me to be me, like my true self. It allowed Babs to be her true self. Like, it found a new person. It brought forth a new person. I feel like before we were very, not sheltered, but we were very, by the book, and this is how you have to do things, because we've always been told that, right? You were told, like, this is how you have to do it. You have to have a job. You have to go to school. You have to go to work. You have to go such and such, right? Out here, we kind of found this new purpose and this new drive, and kind of leaned into our qualities and our talents, and we're able to expose them more and bring them forth. And that's a compliment to the state of Tennessee and the people of Tennessee, because I have been encouraged by so many, as well as outside the state, but Tennessee and Tennesseans have given me that opportunity to kind of express myself and come out, right? To kind of be myself and push forward and kind of give it my all and just go all in on things. And the overwhelming support and encouragement to do so has been, it's priceless. I can't thank everyone enough, and just think, it's just like not even the mood of Tennessee, or just it's like the value of Tennessee. Like, Tennessee just gives you this rewarding value where you want to keep contributing and giving back, and keep that same opportunity going for others, right? And that's the whole reason we do this. Like, Babs and I we don't document our lives on YouTube and social media and push people because, we think we're better than anyone, or, that we have it better than anyone, because we don't. We all have our own struggles and stuff, but we do so because we found it was kind of cool, like, that we had it within ourselves to do it, and we know others do too. And sometimes you just need that push. You just need to hear the right thing. You just need to hear it from someone that maybe you're comfortable with, or that you don't normally hear it from, right? Recently, this past week, I was kind of just struck out of the blue by somebody that I followed on social media, Neil Curry. He's a former Army Green Beret. Sorry, it's a little hard to talk about it. But I didn't know him personally. It was all social media. I had some great conversations with him on Instagram about stuff. He's the owner of Ready Gunner in Utah. Him and his wife Casey, she's on Instagram as Buff Cookie Fitness. Fantastic looking girl, just takes care of herself. They're like this ultimate partnership, Neil and Casey were, and they just opened up a black rifle right there in Spanish Fork. They were all excited. Neil's a father of 6. He had two of those 6 with Casey. Casey announced the other day, on September 10th, just before 9/11, that Neil had passed away. Now, there's no details as to why or how, but it kind of struck that community and anyone that's followed him. It was shock, like surprising and shock. And one of the other guys that I follow on social, Sean Whalen, who was really good friends with him, had a post today about it with, men, you need to check in with your boys. and check in on somebody, you know, a guy. It was just a calling to guys, because guys aren't always good with, you know, emotion and coming forward and talking and stuff. And it was, you know, checking with your guys, and that kind of set an empty feeling in my stomach about what might have happened. But besides the point, like, I really looked up, I admired Neil. Like, I saw a lot of qualities in Neil that I saw in myself, and we're both trying to be great dads and just make things better around us, and provide, you know, people with education and insight and value and whatever we could do. And that's what I felt like he was doing. And, you know, I just like anybody else that follows us, like, I have a group of people that I follow, you know, that provide inspiration and value to me, and I try to, you know, consume that and then push that back out, because I don't know, it's just a calling that I finally felt when I came out to Tennessee. Is like, look, like, I've had my mistakes, I've had my, you know, my issues in my past, and I've overcome, and I took a gamble and tried to right the ship, and I think we're doing a great job righting that ship and getting it in the direction we want to go. There's a long way to go, but if I can, you know, spread that and inspire somebody else to do so, I want to. And for me, Tennessee was the one that opened that door. So really, I just wanted to say thank you to Tennessee, as the state, the people of Tennessee, just the value of Tennessee, what Tennessee provides in the communities, the neighborhoods. I mean, there's issues, right? We all have issues. There is no perfect state, like we've said it before on the podcast. There is no perfectness, right? And none of us are perfect. And that's what continues to push us to keep growing and getting better, right? Like, you should never be content where you're at. You should always be looking to improve, right? And that's what coming here and just seeing new opportunities, or, you know, finding a new risk to take on, or a new chance. Hey, this might work, or let's try this, or you never know, right? And you just throw it and see if it sticks, and then you move on if it doesn't. But this state has kind of allowed us to do that, and I absolutely love it, and that's why we pour so much back into this state. But sometimes we feel stuck, and we feel in this rut, like we're not going to be able to move on or go anywhere else or not get to that next level. And if that's where you're at, just know there's more out there, regardless of where you're at, you know, whether it's moving across the country or getting out of your job, or, you know, fixing a toxic relationship or something. Just know there's more out there, and sometimes you gotta risk it. You gotta risk it all and just go for it and see what happens. And I've just, like I said, with this week and the things that went on, and just it being so dang beautiful outside right now, I'm just, I don't know, I'm in a weird funk, I would say. Just because I'm still kind of processing Neil, like at 43, like he was in the best shape ever. I mean, similar to like where we were at, just finishing Live Hard program and 75 Hard and feeling great, and then knowing that it can all be turned off the next day. It's just, I don't know. But it's driving me, though, also to keep going and push harder and make sure I accomplish tasks that I want to get done, you know? And even it's like I don't know, there's a lot to get done, and I want to make sure, you know, before it's my time to go, I want those things done. So I'm pushing harder than ever right now, and in a good way. Not like, you know, pushing myself to the max. I'm being productive, being there for people, trying to provide value here, trying to build us up, trying to build the family up, trying to build the community up still. But I thought this was a good time for me to express my love for Tennessee and what Tennessee has done for us. We couldn't be happier. So I know that one was quick, it's a little off. It's not, you know, what's going on in Tennessee. It's not fun this, fun that. It's not, I mean, could have talked about Tennessee Theater. They're having a drag show just before Christmas Eve, a Frozen themed drag show. So, I mean, there's issues, right? We got issues to deal with, but besides that, we're lucky to live on this little speck of dust hurling through space right now, right? And sometimes we forget that. So that is it from East Tennessee. Look at how beautiful this is. Oh, I wish fall would stay. but I know it's gonna leave for a little bit, but it'll be back. But that is it from East Tennessee, y'all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and supporting us. Tennessee Tuesdays on the internet, on all the social handles. Give us a like, give us a follow, give us a share, please. We appreciate it. Appreciate all y'all do. That is it from East Tennessee.